I mean, it's so transparently fabricated that even the New York Times and the Washington Post today are having to admit that it's dubious, to say the least, because we're being asked to believe that the elite Iranian Al-Quds force hired a used car salesman from Corpus Christi to then hire assassins to blow up embassies and restaurants in Washington, D.C. in order to try and kill the Saudi ambassador to the United States. Obviously, again, it involves Mexican Los Zetas gang members. They were supposedly part of the plot. He was trying to pay them off to carry out the assassination.
And they admittedly were trained at Fort Benning, Georgia, and are used to knock out the drug cartels that aren't laundering their money. This is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I mean, court transcripts from the past few months have proven again and again that Los Zetas is completely infiltrated in cahoots with the federal government. They received many of the weapons that were part of the Fast and Furious cover-up. But, I mean, aside from the ludicrous notion that Iran would risk carrying out such a hit inside the United States when it would be far easier to do so anywhere in the Middle East, you know, aside from the fact that this highly trained Al-Quds Iranian elite revolutionary guard force who are highly trained would entrust this plot to a used car salesman. As you just said, Schaefer dropped the bombshell last night on Judge Andrew Napolitano's Fox Business show. He talked to an FBI investigator with the necessary security clearance who went into the back channels, into the archives, and found no information whatsoever regarding the plot, which obviously directly suggests that it's been completely fabricated out of whole
covering it up and have expunged it because they're running it, or it doesn't exist.
Exactly. And isn't it ironic that the Obama administration has fabricated this hoax about Iran conducting assassinations on U.S. soil when we know from the Bush-era program, which was continued by Obama, that the Central Intelligence Agency works with Jundullah, the Iranian Sunni al-Qaeda group, to carry out bombings and assassinations in Iran to destabilize their government on a regular basis.
Put a press release out on it. Paul, I need you to get an article out with a searing headline, because a headline can't talk about how powerful this is. There's no way to be too sensational. I've got sources across the board, including family who won't talk, but I know where they're going, that it is on, it is on, it is on. Just like I told people they were going to bring down Gaddafi and invade in September, 2 months before it happened. It is on, folks, it is on. I want to repeat this. They are planning an Israeli-led bombardment on Iran. And people say, well, how does this indict them? It's just this idea. Well, they tried to attack America.